Alright, so I just want to do a little review of my Spotless water system. I just washed the car. As you see, there's still some water over here. But I legitimately, here's what I did. I washed the car, and then I just pressure washed all the soap off, and I did not even touch the car. I didn't even use a rag or anything. I think this is the best way to clean the car because you're not using like say I grab like a microfiber and then I start swirling. Well, there's gonna be a good chance over the course of a couple, now we're washing it, once a week, twice a week. I don't know your schedule, but me personally, I try to do it at least once a week. You're doing that 52 times a year. So you're gonna put marks on the car. It's not gonna be perfect all the time. That's just what happens. That's how it is. So, using our Spotless water system, I had the video where I changed out the resin. Here it is. A little water coming off. No big deal. Just because the tanks are full. So anyway, this is the outcome. So I'll just get a couple close-up shots right here so you can see the paint. Not the paint, the wrap. This is wrapped. There it goes. This is this was no drying at all. You see the reflection on this beautiful carbon fiber trunk. See the exhaust. No spotting at all. And we have the worst water here. The worst. As you see, we have a little. This isn't a problem because our water we filtered it, so we're not having any minerals. And just check out the window. Top still has some water on it. I'm not really going anywhere for the next couple of hours, so by the time I actually use the car, we'll be good to go. It's not going to be a big deal. This is going to save you a lot of time and effort, and it's going to get you a better result than hand drying. Now, if you have to wash the car and then immediately go somewhere, I obviously recommend hand drying. If that's the case, you don't really you don't want to drive around with a wet car because the car has water on it. It's not going to pick up contaminants off the road. So, but if you can wash it and then let it sit in the sun, I could just leave the car out in the sun if I wanted to. I could just leave it parked on the driveway, and that's going to give us a really good result. Check out the front lip. And when that dries, it's not going to leave any mark because, like I said, this water doesn't really have anything in it. Now, if it's sitting there, is there a chance that dust is going to get on it? And then after it dries, I mean, yeah, you're not going to be perfect, but definitely a time saver for me. I love it. We're still dry in here. Now, if I really want to blast off all the water, I purchased this, which is basically a crazy high power motor, and it hooks up with a hose that has all these attachments right here. It blows out air super crazy. It's very, very loud when I use it. I actually have to put on headphones because it's a loud whistle when you start hitting all the side areas right here, and you put it with a lot of high power air. It's going to be very loud. So this is pretty much the result of using the Spotless water system. You don't have to use that one specifically. I'll put a link in the description in case you guys are interested in it. Definitely a time saver. I hate washing my car with unfiltered water. You get spotting everywhere. Your windows come out like shit. You get spots everywhere, especially if you're washing in the sun. If this is in the sun and the sun is hitting this side directly on the car, this surface is going to get really hot. It's going to get 100, 90, 100 degrees. And once you spray it with a pressure washer with unfiltered water, immediately you're going to see it all spot up instantly. And then it's like you just wash the car, you rinse it off, and then it spots. And then what do you have to do to get the spots off? You have to wash it again to kind of take the minerals off. So you're basically doing double or triple the work. So if you want really good results, this is the best way to go. And I have not touched this car with any quick detail spray or anything. I don't use quick detail sprays on a matte car. You do not want to use it. I've got really bad results. I've used Chemical Guy's matte detailer. It totally trashes the outside of the wrap. It gets you stuff like this. I'll show you. I actually have it on my trunk is up here, my regular trunk, and I actually scratched the shit out of it. This is really dirty. But I was trying to buff off some water spots, and one of the areas on the trunk over here is very bad. So, learned my lesson on that one. Luckily, that's wrapped, so I have a whole extra roll of wrap in case I want to put that back on and I want to rewrap it. I'll just do that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So just letting it dry. Now I'm gonna hit the interior. I'm gonna do some leather conditioning and cleaning, just so and vacuuming also, and clean the electronics in the car, just so we can get everything good to go. And that's it. So super easy. You don't have to deal with all the bullshit of drying by hand and causing extra work and causing swirl marks. Just wash it, rinse it, and put it in the garage and leave it alone. Let's work less and get a better result. That's my opinion. Alright, so I'll come out with a video next of doing the interior. I'm just going to do the conditioning of the seats and the product I use, because there's a lot of shit out there. Car leather cleaner, blah blah blah, this and that. I've tried it and it does not give as good as a result as the stuff I'm going to show you in the next video. So check out the next video. Drop it probably tonight or tomorrow. Alright, see you guys later.